Hey guys, this is You Know Who, and I am back with an audio commentary today. Yay! Because I had no idea what to put in music, and I don't think you guys don't want to hear music, which is understandable because, yeah, commentary is a little more interesting than music. But sometimes music could be more interesting because, a speed paint could have doesn't don't really need an explanation what's going on, so music would be better, I guess. But think for this particular piece, I'm going to explain what I did. So before we get to that, I want to say, yep, I withdraw a few days ago, and now I have a whole lot more free time to do what I want to do. And a big thing is work because that was the biggest reason why I did it was because of money. And so I'm going to do more work. I'm going to contact my boss next week or whatever really soon about that if I could get more hours or whatever. I'm going to get at least one more store, but I think I'll do that once this season is, better and like more organized and stuff because it's really chaotic at the moment, so I don't think it's a good time to talk about that. Anyways, now, besides work, I can work on my manga, which I am so happy. Yay! So, uh, next month maybe, or in a few months, I'll, give out more details about the story when it will come out. I was gonna say this year, but, I think it's not going to work out. The first chapter this year. It might be a little after the summer. I'm not sure. We'll see. Uh, yeah, we'll see. Um, Also, live streams will be there'll be more live streams. Uh, the next live stream should be sometime this month. I just don't know when. Uh, I'll let you guys know. Maybe in a few weeks. I might invite a certain someone on the live stream. Which will be so awesome they could come because yeah, we're gonna have a blast. Ugh! I don't say who because Al knows who. So, anyways. So this picture, if you guys saw the title, is called My Body Is Not a Fetish. Yep, there you go. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to make something like that, even though it didn't come out when I wanted to, is because I noticed like a lot of times when um, certain artists draw larger people, they're in this weird situation. I don't know if you guys know about any of the weird fetishes that are out there for fat people, but if you know, then you probably know what I'm talking about. For the others that don't know what are those fetishes, don't look it up, but I'll explain what they are, so you don't have to look it up. It's basically there's feeders. I don't know if you guys heard of feeders, and inflation, I guess. Inflation, yeah, when the person's really, really huge, but it's like purposely huge and it's like really awkward, and it makes it look like fat people are weird and ugly, and so it becomes like a fetish and it looks really weird. And like, I know sometimes people say, like, if you're into a certain body type, then that's considered a fetish. And like, I don't think people no matter like who they like, whether it's like fat people, skinny people, whatever, they should not be labeled as like a fetish. It's like stupid, all right? Like I think it all just relates to those fetishes that are out there with the inflation, the feeders and stuff, and that's like a really, really bad stereotype of fat people. Like they eat a lot and they have large stomachs and like all that weird shit, but it's not true, obviously. Boop. So I made Rose baggy with baggy clothes, so you don't see her body, I guess you could say. And so she wants to treat her body, I guess this picture, anyways, wants to treat her body as nothing like a fish, but more like Pirano's hardest way. Ugh! But yeah, overall, I kind of like the picture. I kinda. Um, for one thing though, I'm going to critique myself here. The colors, I don't know. I'm feeling alright with the colors, but I wish there was less yellow and more something else. I don't know what it is, but color-wise, I think it needs more of something because I felt like there was too much yellow and blue and red. So the three primary colors on one picture is really weird. It makes it look like a flag, and I didn't want to make this like a flag. This picture look like a flag. I want it to be more like I hope it's colorful, but in a weird seizure like way. If that makes sense, I guess. Um, but what I really love is the font. I don't know why. I just like fonts to me are very important. If you want to add a font into a picture, it has to look right. And like when I sketched it out on paper, I use a certain font and um like a certain font style, and I was able to find it on the internet, which was super happy. I was super happy. I'm like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I want, because I felt like this needed that font, I guess, and that message come across or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I was happy about that. I like, I think I did a little overboard with the textures, but I wanted to make it interesting, and not just like a plain color, like a flat image, because I don't think a flat images will not work at all with this particular picture at all. So I grabbed textures from the internet, as you can see. I didn't show you the process of how I did it, but like how I picked out these things. But I had textures on the computer, and so I like kind of plugged them in. Ooh. Sorry, guys. My Hawaiian punch is like all the way by the fish tank, and I don't want to get up. And anyways, what I was saying? Oh, textures. Yeah. So I picked up some textures, and I added into the picture. As you see here for the jeans, and it was fun because I was playing around with the colors and settings so that it looked like jeans and stuff. But at the same time, I was lowering the opacity and stuff for the jeans so that it won't be like a striker into the picture. Because I want Rose in the middle to be the main focus, but I don't want her clothes standing out more than her face. So I was trying to lower the opacities and stuff. And of course, I added like a weird background thing. I added weird background, kind of, and it looks more kitsch like. If you guys don't know what kitsch is, look it up. It's common. It's actually really common. Kitsch art, and a lot of artists do kitsch art, whether it was intentional or not. Like, for example, a lot of the anime manga pictures you see on the internet are considered kitsch. Um, unless if like it was like for a concept, like for a game or for like a story or something. Otherwise, a lot of the pictures, like if you draw like OCs and you put them in a random scene, but there's no particular purpose is why they're in that scene, then it's considered kitsch. Um, that there's no purpose for the picture; it's just there for looking pretty. Um, for this particular piece, I try not to make it so kitsch-like, but it ended up looking like it was a kitsch piece. Ah! But that's okay. That's okay. At least there is some kind of behind it. My body's not a fetish. So yeah. Oh man, I've got like 2 more minutes to talk. Um. Yeah. So I think I explained enough why I did it. See, and I do the font now. My body's not a fetish font. Ugh, so happy. I was so happy with the font. I was so happy with the font. So yeah. Uh. We're getting to the end of the video now. I'm just doing some font texturing and stuff and adding more color to lower the yellowness in the background. Add it more like red, I guess. Yeah, more red. Um, yeah, that's basically what I did. Oh, add more, and I also added more pastel to also lower down the yellow. See, I lowered again. So I added a pastel kind of color stuff. It's so cool. But anyways, I think we're getting to the end of this video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later and stuff.